Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around the new Slumbering Trudge, which is X and a green for a 6/6 plant beast, and it enters with a number of stun counters equal to 3 minus X, and if X is 2 or less, it enters tapped. So essentially a 1 mana 6/6, or you can pay more mana, and for 4 mana it can just be a 6/6 that comes to play untapped. Comes into play with stun counters on it, but what we're really trying to do with this card is to take advantage of the 1 mana 6/6 on turn 1 and follow that up with some pretty powerful stuff. So the follow-ups that we got are the Tumbleweed Rising, so we could get a 2 mana 6/6 if we play this on 1, play this on 2, or we can play the Skullspore Nexus on turn 2, which is pretty powerful. Doubles powers of creatures. If something dies, you get a dinosaur token equal to its power. Or even a turn 3 Ghalta in this deck. If you have this on 1, follow it up with this, and then you can play Ghalta on 3. There's a lot of ways to get Ghalta on turn 3. Kind of our backup trudges, big power creatures are the Bebop and Rocksteady, as well as the Pugnacious Hammerskull. And so if we go Llanowar Elves on 1, then we can go turn 2, so one of these, and then play our payoffs here. Now, the other payoffs we have is the Outcaster Trailblazer, which is pretty nice for card draw. Gives us potentially some extra mana if we plot it as well. We can even play this on turn 3, then play a Trudge and draw a card right after, which is nice. And then removal, we got the Hunter's Talent. This one is pretty strong in this deck. A lot of high power creatures, so this will remove most things, but then can also give your creatures trample, which is pretty clutch for these ones that don't have trample. And then, buff the power a little bit, and then also can be some card draw late in the game. So, does a lot of good stuff in this deck. For other mana acceleration is the Raucous Audience, which is 2 mana for a 2/1. It adds green, but if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it adds double green. So, if we have the Trudge on 1 and this on 2, then we can get up to 5 mana on turn 3, which is pretty nice. Can do some strong plays, play the Trailblazer plus the Rising and just draw a bunch of cards, something like that on turn 3. So some pretty powerful starts we can get with this deck, and just put a ton of power into play and see if we can win that way. So that is the deck. Let's jump to games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, going first. Well, let's see. This is pretty sweet, actually. We can go Elf into Trudge into Nexus on 2. Or we could just go Trudge into Nexus. And, anyways, we're keeping this for sure. I think we go Elf into Trudge into Nexus, because then we'll have more mana for the next Trudge. Or we could even do Elf, Trudge, Trudge, if we wanted to do something like that. Lots of options, I guess. Okay, Shocks and Storm Desert Talent. Sure. Yeah, let's just do Trudge. And then, we could do the other Trudge, but I think we'll do this. And then next turn, we'll just pay all the mana for this Trudge. Let's see what happens. Looks like nowhere to run. Okay, well, do get a 1/1 token. Oh, no, we don't, because it's a -2, -2. Okay, that's kind of funny. It's based on this power, so yeah, that works. Okay. Opponent swings. Alright, well, we will Trudge for 2. And only has 1 counter. So they coming. They're sleeping. But they soon will be awake, hopefully. In the meantime, we can do Bossing Say. Or just play that. That's probably the play here. I could have a counter spell, I guess. Nope. I could have a bounce spell. I don't know. Let's see. Sun, Pearl Kieran. Okay. That does bounce the talent. And another talent. Yep. Replays it. Mm-hmm. 2 in the air. And Kaito? Yep, Kaito. Comes in. And that could be annoying for sure. Sunpale Curian. Alright, well, it's definitely gonna make. They didn't. Okay, they didn't block. I mean, if we go face with both of these, they actually will just die if they don't block. 1, 2, 3. But do I want to do that or go after the Kaito? I think I want to go after the Kaito. And then I have this as a blocker. Do I want to go face? Maybe one goes face. One goes after the Kaito? Sure, let's do this. And see what happens here. They're just gonna double chump, okay. No. Yes. Okay. Jump this one that's going after Kaito. This one's going face. So we'll make them pay or take 12. Which is convenient. And then we'll make another 6/6. Or sorry, 12/12. Oh yeah, 12/12. Okay. And we land. Alright. Put them at 6, so yeah, they're in a bit of a bind. Alright, Boomerang Basics that. Because now they have to just chump these every turn. Return that, sure. Doesn't this put them dead on board if they attack? Oh no, they can lock down one of these with Kaito. With 2 stun counters on it. Okay. Yes. So we can animate a land. Which I think we will do. And then swing. Let's see. I can do a -3/-3 on something. This will go face because it has to, and this will go at Kaito. Actually, probably should. Well, yeah, this is okay. Maybe I should have gotten both at Kaito. Definitely an interesting game. Takes out the land, comes back, and then jump block there. Okay. And I'm at 9. Let's see what they do. Sunpale Curian, pick up a talent, maybe? Yeah, just get a bunch of chump blockers. Yeah, that's definitely annoying. Gosh, yeah, we needed one of our talents or Ghalta. I think they got this. Or they should have this. Probably.
I've got you beat 6 different
So if we draw land. Yeah, another land would let us like do this and that, but so many chump blockers, yeah. They have 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 in the air. Okay. I didn't use the map. Oh, okay, so we win? I think we win, right? I was just saying we needed this card. Yeah, we can give it trample and double power. Yeah, okay, this is definitely a win here. So we just do this on, doesn't really matter, does it? On this, level it up. Swing with both. At face. And target this. And, yep. No matter how they block, even without doubling the power, but let's do it. Alright, GG. That was a close one. Nice. Alright, on to the next one. Oh, give him the good game. Oh, good game. Okay, going first. I think we can do better than this. Yeah, this is much better. Keep this put back. Maybe the mana dork here. Go for the Llanowar Elves. And potentially Bebop on the next turn, or nope. That will not be long for this world. And pass. Another one, sure. Alright, did hit the land. Could throw out this guy. This would be pretty good, though. But they definitely could answer it. Let's just plot it. Try to get the card draw all in the same turn. Okay. Swing for 1. Alright, that's good. Another land. Go green. Play Bebop. Draw a card. Ooh. Could save this. I mean, this could ping me, but I feel like getting a 7 mana creature. 7 power creature. Drawing a card. Pretty good. Excuse me. Stadium headliner. Sure. Alright, there's the burst lightning. And nothing. Okay, so we'll take out the sharpshooter. And then let's see, this levels up to give something trample. That could be nice. And then I could discard this thing, maybe. That's fine. Let's do this. Play this. I could also just discard the other copy of it. Trample here. Let's see, I think I will just discard the other one. Okay, jump block. And ping for 1. Sure. Hit for 10. Or hit them to 10. Okay, another firebrand. Swing for 2. Hold this on defense, it looks like. I could make a land into a 2/2. I probably will just level this thing up. And draw on the extra card. I'm at 14. Don't feel like I'm at too much danger here. Although, probably actually could have just won if I animated a land. I don't know. Okay. Target this. I think I'll just discard this. Don't really need that guy. Yeah, I should have just animated a land and attacked for a lethal swing, but should be able to get him next turn anyways. Draw the card. And pass. Alright, GG. Nice, on to the next one. Okay, going first. We got this into this, into this. This hand, if this was Llanowar Elf, it would be way better, but I think this is keepable. If they'd kill this and I don't draw a land. Okay, drew a Llanowar Elves. Okay, could backfire, but let's see what they got. All right, well, we're gonna get this Bebop down, and that resolved. Okay, no interaction right now, but interesting. I feel like just getting this Skullspore Nexus down could be good. Obviously getting Ghalta down would be good too. Let's just do this first. In case they have interaction. They do. Okay, we'll get the Llanowar Elf down. And then we'll pass. Okay. That does give us a 3/3. And then we can play another Bebop here. We'll swing. And this is 14 plus 3 is exactly 17 if they don't have anything here. Stock up. Oh, looks like they're looking for an answer. I think we just go for it. 1 mana. I guess they could have like a bounce spell. And there's a Trudge. Yeah, let's go for it. Doesn't really look like they have anything here. Yeah, I'll just sacrifice one of these tokens. And then pump this. Alright, sweet. Got there. On to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. I feel like I can do a better hand than this. Well, this is basically the exact same hand, but better. So, yeah. Okay, Llanowar Elves on 1. Then Bebop into Tumbleweed Rising, or do we go with the Trailblazer? And do we play it now? We can't really use the mana, so we'll plot it. And then if we do this, we can do this or this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That is definitely scary. We don't have any other artifacts, though. So let's play this. Go green. And then Bebop, maybe? Yeah, let's go Bebop. Draw. And then maybe another one. Do we think they have like a Day of Judgment? Gosh, I guess that's possible. Alright, let's play this just in case they have a Day of Judgment. This is a way better play if they don't. Alright, well that only takes out that. It would have actually taken out my token had I played that. Well, okay, let's see what we can do here. Play this. Get the mana. And now we have 2 mana. Could double up. Let's just play this. Draw 2 more. Okay, and swing. While the swinging is good, let's discard this thing. It'll get us a 7/7. And I'll draw 2 more. Okay, opponent is roping. So nice. Ooh, okay. Guess we'll play Ghalta. Might as well. Draw the land. Play this. Take out their guy. Play another Trudge. And draw, swing. And GG. Alright. On to the next one. Okay, going first. Yeah, this hand looks pretty good. Got the Trudge on 1 finally. And well, we could do this for removal, this for more mana. I guess we'll see if we draw another land or not. X is 0. Kind of like just playing this though, and then follow it up with this. Play this, then the next turn play 2 things. Maybe it is better just to get the mana first. Hard to say. Okay. I think if we draw a land, then we'll go for this. Also, they leave up. Well, okay, there's a talent. Okay, no land, so I think we'll. Well, they could. It's burst lightning that though. Could take that out. I think I'm actually gonna do this. Get our 6/6. This just dying to burst lightning would be really unfortunate. So let's just do this. And hope to draw land here, I guess. Opponent in the tank. We got 2 6/6s on turn 2. Hopefully that is decent. Okay, if they're not is it, then maybe I'm not worried about burst lightning. Another one. Sure, of course. And then boomerang basics. No? Okay, no boomerang basics. That's exciting, at least. Alright, let's see what we draw. Did hit the land. So I think I'll swing. for 6. And play the Hammerskull. Just use all my mana. Alright, that hits. And Hammerskull, pass. This is 12 damage, threatening, essentially. Let's see, if we draw a Ghalta, that would be awesome. But Hunter's Talent is a pretty nice play. Oh, they are, is it? Okay. Just didn't draw the red. Okay, Prismari Charm bounces to my hand, sure. Okay. And they still don't have a good attack, though, which is nice. And nothing, okay. Do we want the mana here, or do we just want to take out an otter token? That is the question. I mean, if they have like a slick shot, I would rather use that. I think I'm just going to play this thing and pass. Could attack, but I think it's better to hold this back so it doesn't get the stun counter on it. So this could be where it all falls apart. We'll see. If they have the right answers. The Trudge will get to attack potentially next turn. I really need like a Ghalta follow-up. That would have been nice. Yeah. There's Burst Lightning. Just no, okay, no bounce. So that's good. I think I'll swing with the Trudge. And see what happens. Now we do have this as a play. I could plot or play it. See if they let me go to combat. Opponent thinking. Or just not doing anything. I'm going to swing here and assume that they're going to take it. Yep. Now, do I plot this or play it? I think I'm actually going to play it. Well, plotting it, because it does threaten like an attack back. It does die to another Burst Lightning. Okay, I'll plot it. I think getting the extra mana off of it is probably worth it. The fact that I am stuck on all these 2s in my hand. If this can get me extra mana. And potentially sort of dodges a Burst Lightning. Sort of, on their turn. Alright, there's Sleight of Hand. Sure. Yeah, imagine if Izzet still had Vivi. That would be interesting. Okay, and... opponents? Nope, passing, okay. Skullspore Nexus, that's a pretty good one. Let's do this guy. Well, yeah, let's just do this guy first. I think I want to get this down and then play one of these. Oh, there's Eddie Merc Crab. I see. Gonna tap both of those, sure. Green. Now what do I want to do? I could play both of these. I think just getting this down is pretty solid. And then playing a Hunter's Talent next. Ooh, Spell Pierce. Okay. That's probably worth paying for. I think so. I'll pay for it. It does, you know, if they attack with everything, I can just chump and get another 4, basically. And then I can play these next turn. I'm still at 20 as well, so it's looking okay at the moment. Dramatic Critique, okay. I do know that it gives me a 4/4 creature. So I still can't really swing with the tokens. Unless I go like land, bounce spell. They do that and I swing with everything, then I just win on the backswing. Yep. Looking pretty good. Do land. They are going to bounce the Trudge. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'll take it. But they have 2. They have to double chump block. Actually, they're just dead right here because I drew a land, right? Take out one of them and then double the power of the other one. Also, I could just do this on the other one. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Alright, well, got there. Sweet. On to the next one. Okay, going first. Yeah, this hand looks pretty good. Pretty good spread of stuff. Go elves on 1. Okay. Maybe just get the Hammerskull down on 2. So we can play this. There's a land. So maybe we just take this out as well. Let's play the Skullspore Nexus and the talent. Might as well. And yeah, they've seen enough. Alright, that was a pretty good start. On to the next one. Okay, going first. This hand just doesn't have a big creature. I think I'll try it. It really needs a Trudge or any of our big power creatures would be good. But it's got turn 1 Llanowar Elves, so I can't resist. It's just such a good draw. Okay, Fable Passage. Oof, another land. Okay, well. Can go Mana Dork beat down, I guess. Really don't want to draw another land. Alright, swing and pass. There's Badger Mole. Looks like we're playing against, ooh, there we go. So I think if we play this, then we can actually play the Ghalta. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Alright. Turn 3 Ghalta. Okay, sweet. But if they are landfall, that they can make huge things as well. See what their follow-up is. And they just gave up. Okay. Alright. Sweet. On to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand... It's okay. It's got a big guy. It's got Ghalta. could definitely regret keeping this. And playing as life gain, that's going to be a really hard matchup. Unless we draw some removal because, yeah, the Pride Mate. That is exactly why. Exactly why this is probably not the very good matchup. This thing is going to get, like, become a 13/13, and then our Ghalta is just not going to matter. Alright, warp in Halia. And another one, alright. Legend rule. Alright, well, we definitely are going for it. As I mentioned, these are going to be huge. And, yeah, we could play this, and that's about it. Doesn't let us cast the Ghalta just yet. If we had a Trudge or something, then it would have, but, yeah. I think we can scoop this one. Probably. Just jump. Yeah, because we can't even cast the Ghalta this turn with another one of these, so we're 1 mana short on that. Yeah, we'll just pack it in. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Slumbering Trudge aggro combo here. This was pretty fun, and you know, the games where you had the Trudge in the opener felt a lot better, or if you had like Elves into one of these 3-drops, you kind of want to make sure you keep a hand that has something pretty powerful on turn 1 and turn 2. But besides that, this deck was pretty sweet. Definitely had above 50%. Won most of the games I played in gold with this, so that was nice. Not sure I would change too much. Maybe the only card I thought that was kind of weak was this Raucous Audience. But it was okay in some of the games. Maybe there's a better 2-drop. You could play like Keen Eye Curator or something like that. Just as a better kind of 2-drop that can get pretty big, but some graveyard removal. So that would be kind of my recommendation if you wanted to maybe make it a little bit more competitive. Switch those out. But yeah, let me know if you have other ideas. You know, you could play different colors, like red has like fling effects, or black has, you know, other big creatures for cheap that you could try to play in this deck, but I was going mono green. I think could be some other ways to build it as well, but yeah, let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments, and thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.